detectives, you master detectives, and also all you archaeologists. I'm the John Struck. I'm having an MDA RC Plus adventure. How RC is it going to be? We'll find out. In this episode, maybe. I don't know. I think we're in the final investigation, and of course, this would mean our final mystery dungeon. But let's jump on in. Some elephants, a skull, a pyramid. Despite the fact they walked in normally, they're still fallen down.
Ow! Why did you let go halfway through?
Ah.
It's for good luck. We can't just.
Sorry, I clicked a button and bad stuff happened.
Start breaking tradition, you know.
I've gotten used to this view.
In the beginning, you were so terrified of the mystery labyrinth.
Maybe that means I've grown as a detective.
Sure, that's what that means.
It means I've been a phenomenal mentor. But this mystery labyrinth seems different from the previous ones.
I figured. We'll finally uncover Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, just up ahead. No matter what the truth may be, I will expose it. Whatever the mystery may be, I'll never turn my eyes away. That's my mission as a detective. Can I count on your support again, Shinigami?
Still relying on others after all this time.
Yes?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Here's the solution key we'll need.
Yay!
Thanks.
Oh, you've never thanked me for this before. I considered just handing it over normally, but I'm glad I kept it this way instead.
You can do that?
You can do it normally.
Anyway, let's go. Let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
The door is closed, but we want to go through that door. What's all this? Is that Kanai Ward? Ooh, that.
This is Kanai Ward.
That's what I said.
The mystery this time seems to be deeply related to Kanai Ward itself. Just like you said, Master, if we keep going, we should be able to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
This place seems fit for the final mystery.
Speaking of, why do you think this is the last mystery labyrinth?
No reason. It just feels like that. I think I needed your powers in order to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret in the first place. I've got a feeling that when we solve this mystery, our pact will come to an end. Am I wrong?
You know I can't reveal anything about our pact. Regardless, if I train you to be a great detective, there'll come a day you won't need me anymore.
But there's still a ways to go before I can call myself a true detective. At the very least, I have to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
At the very least? That's...
I think I've heard that before somewhere.
You want to... I'm sorry.
Don't you remember?
At the very
You heard
least,
that from
solve
the person
all
who
the
left
mysteries in the
strongest
world.
impression on you.
You know what I've got in my pocket?
You're just a copycat.
I'm copying nobody. I'm just echoing what they said. I guess you could say they influenced me. If that was
I will
to buy
settle for
Detective
no
Haywire,
less than
it's not a good idea
100%
to
saturation of happiness. I feel like this is an achievable goal.
Anyway, here it comes. It's the
Never mind the people who are
Kanai
literally in
Ward's
opposition to my plans.
Then we just need to solve it.
They'll be happy
Let's go,
too.
Shinigami.
Oh, make them be happy. What was the cause of Amaterasu and Kanai Ward's development? Homunculus mystery?
The mystery of Kanai Ward began with the homunculus research.
Yeah, there's no mistake that's the root cause of what's going on in this city.
So it involves the mystery of the homunculus research? Let's clear it up all at once, Master.
Huh?
Why did the United Government request the homunculus research? Military purposes? Sure.
Right here! The UG wanted to create an immortal army and requested that Amaterasu conduct homunculus research.
Basically, it was for military purposes.
Sumari.
So what exactly are homunculi?
They're artificially made human beings. Human DNA is extracted.
And just
and
what
used
are
as a base to grow
midichlorians?
human cells. The age, gender, and looks are synthetically copied onto an artificial human.
What's the fun in copying people to begin with? That's something I'll never understand. Humans are such weird creatures.
I'd like to meet one day.
Is that a mystery phantom?
But whose phantom is it? Huh? It's me? Why?
The mystery
Doesn't look like
phantom
you.
is the materialization of someone who wants to conceal the truth. Master, you want to hide the truth?
Me? That's impossible!
Master, quick! Defeat Master right away!
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to the other one.
Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy. I was completely wrong!
Don't go any further! There's nothing up ahead! Let's give up and go home. What I'm looking for doesn't exist. Homunculi are just a fantasy.
My plane doesn't hold up!
So I knew it was that one, I just didn't know which side it was going.
It's not a fantasy! Homunculi do exist! No, homunculi don't exist! I was wrong! Completely wrong!
No, that's wrong.
The homunculi don't exist! Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled.
Homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus?
Do you have any proof they exist?
It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled. Man, that research. It was a
Complete failure. Here. They weren't able to succeed.
No, fuck. I pressed the wrong button.
Homunculi don't exist. Homunculi don't exist. Have you even seen a homunculus? Do you have any proof they exist? It's true it was being researched. But that research was cancelled. Man, that research. It was a complete failure.
This is the truth.
No, that's wrong.
No, 3 years ago, the UG successfully manufactured a homunculus. The report Fubuki left me clearly said so. So, that really was me. Why would I be a mystery phantom?
There's no point thinking about these things if you have no clues. Let's keep going. Anyway, the unified government must have really wanted to make that homunculus. They tasked Amaterasu to make it, but set up their own research facilities as well.
They tried to accelerate the research by having these two facilities compete with each other. The unified government was first to have their experiments succeed. But apparently, that was the only successful experiment.
Those are some terrible odds.
What I want to know is the identity of that homunculus they were able to create. According to the report Fubuki left behind,
They found success in one person's DNA. Someone believed to have the world's greatest mind.
the only successful specimen was from the world's greatest mind.
Ichiban #1.
He's back! The world's dumbest looking mystery phantom!
He looks dumb?
Zoop.
Run away! After him! Chase that clone with Master's dumb face!
This time you directly said I was dumb.
No, she said your face was dumb. Not the same thing.
The clock tower, it's blocking the path.
Just solve the mystery like you always do! You got this!
Who is the person with the world's greatest mind? It's Ichiban #1.
The true identity of the world's greatest mind was written on a memo left by the dead criminal in the refrigerator. It's the person known as #1 of the World Detective Organization. He ran off again. What's going on? It's like he's trying to lead me somewhere. Shinigami?
Huh? It's nothing! Anyway, let's go after him!
To think, the only successful homunculus was based on the world's greatest mind. #1 of the WDO. But if that's true, then there's something else bothering me about it.
Hey, Master!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how we should keep our focus on Kanai Ward's mysteries. I mean, the completed homunculus disappeared, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
You can't say for certain it's unrelated.
Well, #1 was that old man, right? You never saw him anywhere in Kanai Ward.
That's true. I didn't see him in the city.
See? I told you that homunculus has nothing to do with this stuff. Besides, world's greatest mind, he got blown up with that building, right?
That's true, though I feel like he went down too easily.
Who cares about that old geezer? Let's talk about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Sure.
So you're a clone of him then? Yeah, you might. They're going to make you think it's someone else, but it's you, because they want you to stay in Kanai Ward afterwards.
Setting aside how the UG's research facility succeeded in their homunculus experiment, the problem is Kanai Ward. What happened to the research
With your new
being done
friends.
here?
Seems like that's the mystery we face.
What occurred Kanai Ward in the name of scientific research?
Under the UG's jurisdiction, Amaterasu Corp grew impatient and conducted an experiment 3 years ago. That was known as Project Homunculus.
Wasn't Dr. Weska in charge of that? What was it all about anyway?
I don't know the exact details.
That's what we have to figure out next.
I wonder what was done to prepare for Project Homunculus.
Looks like that's where we're starting. Good luck, Master!
blood tests. But they weren't. They were for cloning. They cloned everyone who got the blood tests.
Something else also happened in Kanai Ward 3 years ago, at the same time as Project Homunculus. All the residents were forced to take a blood test.
Maybe those mandatory blood tests had something to do with Project Homunculus?
It's true both took place 3 years ago, so I doubt they're unrelated. Which means the blood test wasn't checking for some contagious disease among the residents. They were extracting DNA from everyone to see who was suitable for homunculus research. Wait, if that's the case, then Project Homunculus is... Ah!
Now there's a flood? There are some stairs over there! Master, run!
Right!
This place seems familiar.
It's the flooded
it
district.
Looks like Doya District. I wonder if we have to go through here.
Seems that way. Okay then, let's go!
Wouldn't it cause the drought on the rest of the planet? I mean, not that. Wouldn't it have an adverse effect around it, at the very least? Stealing all the rain.
Looks like you discovered something about Project Homunculus.
Yeah, but...
What's wrong?
Well, if it's what I think it is, then horrible things were done for this research.
Things are getting pretty horrible here too! Master, concentrate!
This must be it! I knew it. It's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Project Homunculus was an effort to create homunculi out of all the residents in Kanai Ward.
All of them?
After Amaterasu was outdone by their rival, they started searching for suitable DNA in every possible way. And that's what the blood tests were for. They created homunculi out of every citizen in town. Even if a few failed, all they needed was one successful specimen.
He's
That
not
was
quite
the
there
purpose
yet.
behind Project Homunculus.
So, what happened after that?
Well... Ah!
Master, you better concentrate!
This must be it! In the end, Project Homunculus was a failure. And as a result, the blank week mystery occurred. The defective homunculi from the experiment were responsible for that event.
I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective.
The event Kurumi mentioned, where the city was ruined while everyone slept. The destruction of the giant shutters of the lab where the experiment took place.
No, he's not quite there yet.
All of that was caused when the defective homunculi attacked Kanai Ward.
No.
An entire city was destroyed by defective homunculi, and no one's ever said a thing about it?
No, he's not quite
It's
there
the
yet.
blank week mystery anyway. How can a whole week pass in a single night?
Right. Those are the mysteries we need to unravel to get to the heart of the blank week.
Is this why people don't like this game? Because it's really easy to figure out
Thoughts about it.
the ultimate secret.
Master, the mystery labyrinth is getting testy! You have to give an answer now!
I know, but...
Then I'll help you. Let's lay it all out together!
Oh, I like the colour of the background. Yay! All the canos were I think they were This would be the worst time for somebody to walk in. Relocated. No, that was stupid. Replaced. That's an L, John. Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't know the specific word they were looking for. Why does she do a sultry face there? Are these poses different? Mellow beam. Oh, hang on, it's just about.
Great job, Master! Awesome teamwork! Master?
They were all swapped during the blank week mystery.
Right, but who or what was swapped?
Everyone in Kanai Ward. Each resident was replaced by their homunculus. It happened during the blank week mystery.
Huh? Everyone?
Everyone!
That couldn't have happened.
Sorry, I'm playing around with this.
Yes, it's impossible. It's too ridiculous to think they all could be swapped with homunculi. That's nothing but a fantasy.
Huh? Which is the real master?
Obviously, it's me. The blank week mystery has nothing to do with homunculi. Your deduction is wrong.
No, that's
Everything
wrong.
you say is wrong.
His eye makeup is a question mark.
Master's getting closer!
I just said I'm the real one. You're wrong. They couldn't have been swapped. Impossible. It's a fantasy you made up. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Everything you say is wrong!
It's a Weird Al song.
Master!
I don't even.
You're wrong! They couldn't have been swapped! Impossible! No,
They both mean the same thing.
you're wrong!
Is there a third thing I just didn't glom?
You're wrong! They couldn't have been swapped! Impossible!
It's a fantasy you made up!
All of it! All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it!
I don't like this one. They're all just really vague statements. They kind of seem like they're exactly the same.
No. You're wrong!
Hang on, what the fuck? What have I not swiped?
No.
Not you're wrong.
You're wrong! They couldn't have been swapped!
That claim doesn't hold up!
What's the fucking difference between you're wrong and they couldn't have been swapped? And impossible.
No! There's proof they switched!
That would have counted all three of them.
It's all made up!
Fuck off, game.
Residents were swapped with homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep.
Nope. That's not true. Alright.
So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week. That's impossible if they were swapped. If they were swaps, they'd be different beings.
Oh. Okay, it's probably... Ah, no, no, no. Probably that one.
Their memories would be totally different too.
Why?
Their memories shouldn't be linked. But Resident. Swap with Homunculi? That's impossible! Something else caused the blank week. Everyone was drugged and knocked out! Every resident fell asleep. So, there's a gap in their memories. That's why the memories connect across that week.
This happened in Danganronpa. It's like, no, well, that counters like 4 different points.
They'd be different beings. Their memories would be totally different too.
No, that's wrong. As if that didn't contradict the 3 before it. Whatever, fuck you, game.
A homunculus retains all the memories their original had when their DNA was first extracted. That's why the specimens created by the experiments also have memories from before the blood test. It explains how their memories are linked. No, your reasoning is obviously wrong. They can inherit memories? What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memory. The blank week is part of every resident's memory. This fact proves it. Nothing swapped places with the residents. They can inherit memories. What about the week no one remembers? If memories are kept after swapping, there wouldn't be a gap in their memories. The blank week is part of every resident's memory. For now.
But it just took that long for them to go back into the...
After swapping,
Okay, fair enough. That one.
wouldn't be a gap in their memories. This is the truth. defective homunculi go berserk in sunlight. They lose all sense of reason as well as their memories. The sunlight made them go wild as soon as they were born, wiping their memories during that time. There was sunlight shining through the lab. And maybe it was to test if the creatures had overcome that weakness.
I still think the much more reasonable answer is it took a week to move an entire city out, entire population out of a city, an entire new population into the city. You wouldn't be able to do that in a day. It's physically impossible. That would be a fucking arduous process. Otherwise, there'd be like mass death.
But the experiment failed.
In a previous experiment, a defective homunculus was exposed and died.
Sunlight, yeah.
Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent and...
They went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward. When they eventually returned to their senses, their memories were reset to before the blood test. An entire week had passed by then. But since none of them remembered what happened, the week felt like a single day to them.
What happened to all the babies if they never grow old? It's been 3 years. Has nobody noticed their babies are still babies?
That's what caused the blank week mystery?
I think that's a bigger plot hole than fucking... Well, I can't ruin. Zero Time Dilemma and Virtue's Last Reward have plot points that are extremely fucking cheeky. Virtue's Last Reward is so wacky it doesn't really matter though. Like, who gives a fuck at that point? No, but Zero Time Dilemma? No, the other way around, sorry. Zero Times Dilemma's twist is so fucking, like, wacky. Doesn't really matter how out there it is. Because the tone of the game, even. Whereas Virtue's Last Reward is very, where is it? Where's the, oh, that button. I need... It's very that, I guess! But like... Babe, did you replace the homunculus babies? You told... I'm very sure that you said the homunculi don't grow.
What's with him? Why is he laughing?
Sorry, I turned off auto. Oh, they fly now.
I don't believe it. Everyone in Kanai Ward is a homunculus?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This city is a city of homunculi.
It's a city of sin.
Even the Flatty? And Fuzzhead too? Everybody? But no one
Everyone!
mentioned anything like that. How'd they manage to hide it?
They don't know.
I don't think any of them knew they'd been replaced by homunculi either. That's because they lost those memories when they emerged as homunculi and went wild.
And what happened to the original residents? The ones who first lived in Kanai Ward?
I think they're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Oh, they moved them.
When the defective homunculi went berserk and attacked Kanai Ward, the original residents
Really?
died. All of them.
I'm sorry, you... Who? What? No, why wouldn't you move them out? What the fuck? Would you? Hi guys, this is your clone. He's gonna be living with you. He might go insane and kill you, but like, don't worry about it. What was their fucking plan? How did? You wouldn't do that. What? No, that's just. What was the? I do. That's dumb. No, that's. You would move them out like. But John, it's shady research. How the fuck did you get them all to go to the right place before their memories had kicked in? Alright. Why would you put? Why would? What was their intent? They didn't know they'd go berserk. They didn't know they made them even more violent. Fine, okay. So their plan was to put them in Kanai Ward with their doubles? What sort of evil secret plan is that? They'd been immediately noticed by literally everyone in Kanai Ward. Oh, he's wrong. He's wrong. Is he wrong? Yes. I hope he's wrong, because that's fucking stupid.
They're all dead?
That explains how the homunculi replaced their originals after they returned to their senses. By the time the homunculi regained consciousness, the originals were gone.
It would be a fucking bloodbath. I know they eat people, but like... clothing? Like, there'd be torn clothing all over the place. There'd be blood all over the place.
With the exception of those like Kurumi's grandfather, who refused the blood test and vanished completely. That's because those who didn't have their DNA extracted had no homunculus to replace them.
So if they were killed without a substitute in place, they were considered missing.
This is the tragedy that befell Kanai Ward 3 years ago. That's the truth behind the blank week mystery.
I feel like not even evil scientists would do that.
You destroyed it.
Like, forget fucking Umbrella Corps accidentally releasing like, what, 40 zombies and causing a zombie apocalypse. These guys accidentally released, what, like 40,000 zombies? Like, no they fucking didn't. What? But they didn't know they'd be violent. They released 40,000 fucking clones. What were they? What was the best case scenario for that situation? What did they want to happen? Like, I can't think of a single good reason to do that. Release them one at a fucking time. If you're going to do that, test one. But John, they didn't know if it would work, so they needed to have as many tests as possible. Test one at a time. You don't need to test 10 at a time. Test 100 at a time. Test 1,000 at a... Don't test 40,000 at once. That's... Huesca, you fucking shit. You shit scientist.
Mystery behind the city. You're an uninvited guest here. You're the enemy. But it's not over yet. You still haven't reached the truth behind this city. I won't let it happen. I will shelter the mystery of Kanai Ward.
Okay, I'm still assuming that the guy masked... Like, they're all innocent. They don't know they're zombies, right? I get that.
Keep telling you. Swapping places is just in your head. You have no proof a switch even took place. evidence for that. The homunculi were destroyed after the experiment.
Master?
What the?
Right. Like I keep telling you.
Swapping places is just
In your head.
There are no proof of switching.
Took place. There's zero evidence for that.
The homunculi were destroyed
After
after
the experiment. At the hands of the researchers who saw failures.
That's why it's impossible.
Possible.
Homunculi were the
Back to the city. No one was killed by the homunculi. This is the truth. Dr. Wesker left a video journal discussing the conclusions of Project Homunculus. It clearly shows the doctor dying at the hands of a defective homunculus who went out of control. But we met the doctor at Amaterasu's lab, even though he should have been dead already. The fact that we met him after he died proves he and the other citizens were all replaced by homunculi.
Why did they only attack people in Kanai Ward?
I see. So the doctor at the lab was also swapped out homunculus.
That's why he didn't know about the results of the experiment. And also why he knew nothing about the blank week mystery.
He didn't even remember the terrible things he did.
He caused the city's greatest tragedy. But maybe what little conscience he had left urged him to leave evidence. No, not yet. I refuse to give up. I have to protect Kanai Ward!
Why does the other master want to protect Kanai Ward so badly?
Because they're all innocent. They don't know they did it. They have human...
You don't fully understand
memories.
yet. You know nothing about Kanai Ward. What do you know about its darkness?
Like, also... He's just got a gun. I don't...
Master, cut it to pieces!
What's the reason... What?
I can't avoid it.
I didn't hear the question.
You don't fully
If I
understand
noticed a zombie apocalypse in my town,
nothing.
I'd
about
fucking run
Kanai
away.
Ward.
I'd run away from the zombies.
What do you know?
I'd
about
run
its darkness.
What's the reason for the unending rain? Because of the science experiment.
Master, cut it to pieces!
I can't avoid it.
Master, cut it to pieces!
No, stop! No, John. It's going by too quickly, and I don't have a chance to read it all. Well, we pressed it before. I wasn't sure if it had successfully pressed or not.
The rain clouds covered Kanai Ward to block out sunlight, which homunculi are vulnerable to. The homunculi stopped their attack thanks to the clouds covering the city.
Master, don't let him get away! You gotta finish this!
That hypocrite! I'll expose him for who he is. We're not done yet. The city's darkness goes even deeper. This is the answer!
Go to a rural village.
The dead in Kanai Ward are transported to the abandoned village, a restricted area. Whenever a defective homunculus revives, its intelligence decreases, turning it into a zombie. The city would have been overrun with zombified homunculi if the bodies were left alone. That's why the bodies have been getting sent to the abandoned village.
Peacekeepers always tried to get rid of the bodies as fast as possible. Did they know they'd turn into zombies?
No, they were probably just following orders. They were told that bodies in this city rot quickly. The people of Kanai Ward, including the Peacekeepers, didn't know that they're all homunculi. It must also be the reason why they were so strict about keeping this place isolated from the outside world.
We've got you now! There's nowhere to run, Master!
I told you, that's not me! You think that's enough to defeat me? You think that's enough to expose Kanai Ward's darkness? More! Kanai Ward's darkness goes far deeper than that!
It's the no button. Meat buns.
Answer!
They all eat meat buns. It's one guy selling them. Was that why he didn't like his food?
That's right. The people in Kanai Ward love their meat buns. You know what they're made of, don't you?
Smaller meat buns. It's just an infinite regression of meat
Source
buns.
Nutrients for homunculi is human flesh. That's why everyone craved those meat buns so much. Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh in order to maintain the artificial organic synthesis in their cells.
Yep, that's shit I already knew.
Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. That's a primal instinct homunculi can never defy. What are you? Mystery phantoms are supposed to prevent mysteries from being exposed. And yet, it's like you're guiding me to the truth. It's not just the meat buns.
I like that line in isolation.
Residents of Kanai Ward also have other characteristics. Of course, I'm sure you've already noticed them. A bomb?
Sometimes you can't get rid of a bomb.
But you can defuse it by solving the mystery.
You've seen it time and time again. You should already know this. They're physical abnormalities. It's another part of Kanai Ward's darkness. Physical abnormalities?
But we already did one of these.